Oh, you all don't wish? Good afternoon, everyone. My God, I think lunch was not sufficient. I mean, to the organizers, lunch shortage. Good afternoon, everyone. Oh, bye. Okay, that was a little better than the earlier time. Okay. So, good afternoon from me. I'm Jansi Christopher, Head of Academics, Ryan Group of Schools. I bring greetings from the Ryan Group of Schools. We are going to be celebrating our Golden Jubilee next year. So here's greetings from the 50-year-old organization and counting, Ryan Group of Schools. I hope you enjoy the session for the next 5 or 6 minutes. That's my presentation there for you, not much, just 4 slides. But I just wanted to ask the audience here, what do you think I'm going to be talking about? If you're going to read from the slide, that's not it. What do you think I'm going to be talking about? Oh, you all don't want to answer? You thought you'll just sit and listen and then just go away? What do you think I'm talking about? Till you answer, I'm not going to finish. I'll keep asking. Mary Shanti Priya ma'am, yes. How technology is going to help teachers enhance skill? Okay. Any other answer? Any other answer? Any other answer? No other answers? Okay, what do you think is the theme for today's conference? It's right up there on the slide. You seem to be the only one who's interested. Oh, so that's why. Okay. From the right side of the audience, what do you think today's, the theme for the conference is? Right side, my right side. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead. Yes. How AI can impact education? Yeah. So the theme is learning reimagined AI as a catalyst. Okay. So which is exactly what you said. So we are talking about AI, right? So today that's the keyword that you hear all the time. Anywhere you go, there is AI doing the rounds. So what I'm going to be talking about is how AI is going to impact teachers. Now, when you hear the term AI and teachers, what comes to your mind? Nothing comes to mind? AI is helping teachers. What comes to mind when you hear AI and teachers? More answers. Robo teachers, robots as teachers. Thank you. Any other answer? AI and teachers. Nothing. Unprepared individuals. Any other answer? I'm not going to let you go till you give me the answer. Copy paste. Okay. Great. Now, all these answers are right. There are no wrong answers. Now, the minute you say AI teacher, robot teachers, unprepared teachers, copy pasting teachers, what word comes to your mind? Does that make you happy? Does that make you anxious? We're all connected to education in some shape or form, right? People in this room? Yes or no? We're all connected to education in some form, correct? All right. So does that cause anxiety or happiness? Mixed feeling? Anxiety, happiness at this table? Sort of in the middle? Anxiety? What did you say? Anxiety. Okay. Anxiety, happiness, my table on the left. Anxiety, happiness. Mixed? Mixed. Last, yes, ma'am. Anxiety, mixed. Mixed. Okay. So it's a mixed feeling. All right. So generally today, what are we hearing? AI is going to replace teachers. Right? That's what we're hearing. Every time we talk about teachers, AI, there's a lot of conversation saying AI is going to replace teachers. So I'm here to tell you, AI cannot replace teachers. Okay, so that's what, for the next 5 minutes, I'm going to give you just 4 instances of why I think AI cannot replace teachers. Okay, so can we move forward? Unless you say, yes, I won't move forward. So now moving forward, AI and education, this is a sum total of whatever I said in the past 5 minutes. So we are going to be talking about how AI is not replacing teachers, but how AI is empowering teachers. So that's what we're going to be looking at. Now let's look at the first one. Now AI can personalize learning. Okay? So we're talking about AI empowering teachers, right? So the first point, AI can personalize learning. What does that mean? The answer is not on the slide. So what does personalized learning mean? Where you have deficiency, it helps as a teacher. Okay, helps overcoming. A student as well. Okay? Sure? Great. So I'll take the teacher part of what you said since I'm focusing on teacher. So wherever there is a deficiency at my end, I can use AI to bridge that gap. So what does personalized learning from a teacher's point of, how many teachers in the room? Yeah, so please answer. What does personalized learning mean? Thank you. So it takes into account a student's style for learning. Do we agree that everybody learns differently? Do all of us learn in the same way? So we don't. So everybody learns differently, right? So therefore, AI can provide different tools for different learners. Now, if I'm a visual learner, it can give me tools. If I'm a kinesthetic learner, it'll give me tools. I'm a differentially abled student, it'll give me different tools, right? Now, if AI provides the tool, can we remove the teacher from the classroom? Can we remove the teacher from the classroom just because we have tools? No, we cannot. Remember what my topic is? AI empowers teachers, not replaces teachers. We are not replacing teachers, right? So there are some examples on the slide. If you're interested, you could always take them down. There are many, many tools available which can empower teachers for personalized learning. Now, while AI provides the tool, it is the teacher that provides the direction. So what does that mean? The teacher then takes these tools that are available. Khan Academy, I'm sure you've heard. Google Classroom, you've heard. They take the tool and use it to deliver the concept differently to different sets of students in the classroom. Right? So it's the teacher who then provides the direction. So point number 1, AI personalizes learning, but the teacher provides the direction. So I'm supporting what I started with. You cannot replace the teacher just because there is AI, because the teacher needs to provide the direction that is required. Right? Now coming to the second reason why I say a teacher cannot be replaced or teacher cannot be replaced by AI in a classroom. There is something called routine workload, routine things that the teacher does. What does the teacher do? Hello, teachers in the room. Lesson plan, correction, attendance, more. Teachers in the room. Assessment, conducting exams, conducting tests, correcting tests, filling the marks. What else? Do they do lesson planning? Do they prepare for a class? Do they come up with parameters for assessing students? Yes. Now, say that again, ma'am. They're teaching also. Right? So they're doing so many things. Now, routine workload is things that a machine or AI could do instead of teacher wasting their time, right? So creation of worksheet, creation of rubric. I'm sure you understand what I mean by rubric, right? Parameters for evaluation of a child. So let's say I want to create some kind of rubrics. All of this AI can take care. Now, because AI has taken care of it, can I remove the teacher from the classroom? Can I remove the teacher from the classroom? No, you cannot. The rest of them seem to be like, oh, I know this answer already. I don't want to answer this one. Okay. So there are many tools available where the routine workload can be handled by AI. However, the teacher is the one who can create the impact in the classroom. Now, what does that mean? The teacher can sense whether a child is anxious in a classroom. The teacher can sense whether there is no confidence in a child in the classroom. The teacher can sense whether the child is happy in the classroom. So by reducing the workload, we are not telling the teacher, now you can be free. We are allowing the teacher to understand the child better, right? So what was the first point? What does AI do? It personalizes learning. Second, it provides, for the routine workload, it provides certain alternates. It does it quickly, thereby freeing the teacher to focus more on the child. So I further stand by what I started. You cannot replace a teacher. It is the teacher who will increase the impact in the classroom. The teacher provided direction in the first case. The teacher is increasing impact in this case. Do you all agree? Do you want a lunch break? Again? Okay. See, unless you talk to me, I'm not going to let you go. Okay. Now, the third reason why I say a teacher cannot be replaced in a classroom is because AI provides experiential learning. Now, this we've heard, right? What is experiential learning? Yes, to the members in the audience, what is experiential learning? I'll ask the lady here, yes? Anyone? What's experiential learning, you think? Learning by doing? Visual stimulation, hands-on experience. Can AI provide all of that? Can AI provide all of that? Can it provide simulation? Do I need to necessarily take the children to a lab? I can do it on a screen, right? I can show the simulation. There are tools available here. Can you see Google Expedition, etc., is put up. There are many tools available. Science experimentation, tool available. You want to show a history scenario, tool available. Geography, you want to go to another country, tool is available. So everything is available. Can we now remove the teacher from the classroom? Put up a screen in the classroom and say, okay, now go to Australia, everyone, and then just put up the slide or a tool or whatever it is on the screen and just remove the teacher from the classroom. Can we? You can't, right? So AI provides experiential learning, but the teacher is the one who will enhance the understanding. So the teacher then uses that tool to explain, link real life concepts, tell them why that particular historical information is important in today's world. So the connection is established by the teacher. So it is the teacher who will enhance understanding. Now I'm going to quiz you all because many are not listening, right? What was my first point on teachers? I said AI personalizes learning. What does the teacher do? Aha. Teacher increases understanding. Okay. So the second one, AI, what did AI do? Reduced workload. It helped the teacher focus more on the child. Now coming to the third point, the teacher will enhance the understanding. Now I come to my last point. Reduces routine workload, thereby providing teacher to understand the child better, right? Now coming to my last point, now everyone's heaving a sigh of relief. Abba, she's come to the last point, she's gonna finish. Okay, now AI can support diverse learners. What does diverse learners mean? Today, sorry, what? Over. 2 minutes. Okay. They've also told me time's up. All right, I'm done. Now, the last point, it can support diverse learners. What does that mean? Do we have a choice of inclusive education today? Can you say for a differentially abled child, can I say that, sorry, we cannot provide education? No, we cannot do that. It's not a choice anymore, right? But in order to support these children, the teacher will need additional help. So there are tools available that provide additional help. So therefore, for a teacher, they don't have to come up with tools to support any kind of inclusivity. It is all readily available. There are tools mentioned. The teacher is the one who will build the bridge. So no matter what the kind of learner is or the learning style, the teacher will be able to provide the necessary support. So back to my first point, AI tools are available, but it is the teacher who is going to make it more meaningful inside a classroom. So jumping to my last slide, what is the future? What's the future for teachers? Can teachers continue to teach the way they were teaching before? Does it make sense to the learner of today? It will not, right? So the teacher of the future will have to start using all of these tools to make it a lot more meaningful for the children of today. So that's where our role as educators come in. We will have to help the teacher make learning more meaningful, but with the use of AI, not by fighting AI, alongside AI. Okay, with that, I close my speech for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope there were some points of benefit from the last 10 minutes that you've had. Thank you so much for being a wonderful audience. Good day.